get into this. Let's do some serious business. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Hank Strange, and we are doing another episode of Hank 360. And today I'm on location at Babyface P's Palace of Many Pleasures.
Welcome. Welcome to our house.
If you don't know about 360 video, you guys control the camera. So right now, if you just came in, you should be looking at me, but you can actually turn the camera around. If you have a phone, you can literally get up and turn around with your phone and you'll see Babyface P, or you can put your hand on there
and swipe
and move it if you're using the app properly, the 360 app. So something that we're messing around with.
I like it. I think it's cool.
Yeah. And we have another episode that I shot with you, but I haven't put that up yet.
Yeah, it's coming out.
Yeah, it's talking about the giveaway, the STD, Catch a Hank Strange STD. So
I have my evolving STD behind me.
Yeah, he's got his STD behind him. He's already been modifying it and doing stuff.
It's evolved a little bit.
Yeah. So coming up in a second, we'll actually have him, maybe show it to you guys a little bit and talk about what he's done. But this episode is going to be about SHOT Show 2017. That's the subject, and I'm going to SHOT Show 2017. Babyface, Patrick's not going this year.
You
gotta work for a living.
Gotta earn the money.
So he's not going, and I wanted to talk about what do you guys out there want to see from SHOT Show? Because we were having this conversation, and we were looking at stuff. My brother Anonymous sent me a list of things that he's interested in. I think Patrick has stuff he's interested in.
I got a couple things on my list that I want to see.
So I want to know, we're going to talk to Patrick about it, but while you guys are watching this video, definitely hit the comment section and let me know what you're interested in at SHOT Show 2017, and we're just going to jump into it now. What are you
So, yes, I got three things on my list. Three?
Things. Okay.
The Hudson H9 Pistol, if you guys haven't seen it, I'm sure Hank will roll some videos.
Okay, so that was one of Anonymous's things,
Anonymous
right?
said the same thing. The Hudson H9.
That looked interesting.
So it looks like I hate to say a 1911 Glock
hybrid,
because people are going to get offended by that. But it's got the grip angle. It's got the grip angle of a 1911, but it's a striker fired and it has a trigger safety. It's got trigger safety instead of a thumb safety.
Right.
And I think, don't quote me on this, but I think it has something in the front, like a light or a laser built into the front, just made into the whole thing.
Right.
It looks awesome. And I think the price was like the $600 or $700 range. Yeah. It looks really cool.
Yeah. So, have you ever heard of Hudson? Because I haven't.
That's a new company for me. I don't know anything about them.
I definitely need to check these guys out then and see where they located.
Yep.
Are they inside or outside of America? Did you see anything about that?
I have no clue.
Yeah. So we don't know.
We know nothing about them. I just saw some images of the gun itself, and it looks cool.
So we don't know what they've made before, any of that stuff. I think I'll look into that and find. The gun does look interesting.
Yeah.
And
it looks nicely made.
Yeah.
So,
what else?
My second one is Polymer 80 is coming out with a new design on their 80% lower.
Yes.
So if you guys remember when we built ours,
we've done some Polymer 80 stuff.
The one thing that I didn't like about it was the grip felt too big. I have little tiny baby hands, so the grip felt uncomfortable in my hands.
Yeah.
So it looks like they're coming out with a new lower.
That's weird. You have baby hands, but now you're growing like a
man
beard. But your name's Babyface. And people, I know this is totally off the subject, but some people have asked me about that. Like, what's going on with the
beard?
The beard. I'm jealous because I can't grow one.
So I grew it for I grew it back in November. This is totally off topic. Grew it back in November for the No Shave November thing. We closed on this house December 1st, so I shaved before I went to sign all my paperwork. And the day I shaved, my girlfriend was like, "No, I want you to keep the beard. I don't like it without the beard."
So I was going to ask you.
She didn't like it at first. The first couple weeks of me growing it, she was not about it.
Buckshot's running around.
I know, my dog's running around. And then now she's like, "You got to keep it. I don't like it without." So
well,
now I
get to keep it. You're lucky. Yeah. Until she gets annoyed with it.
And then she's like, "Shave it off again."
It's out of here. Okay.
So, but Polymer 80.
You do have smaller hands, which is true. Yeah.
And the Polymer 80 lower it doesn't have all the flare on the side of the magwell or magwell on the side of the grip.
Right.
So it looks like it's very streamlined, very thinned out, which is perfect, and it's got the different angle, which I think is going to be pretty nice.
Yeah, I think Polymer 80 is doing like a few new things at the show.
They've got
something rifle related. and they've got a few things that they're doing, including this, and I
Yeah.
think it's a good thing because they're able to listen to all their customers out there and the feedback and stuff like that, or maybe the people who have not bought something yet,
Yeah,
and what they're interested in.
this is what we want,
Yeah.
and they can build it.
Yeah, and we should definitely support them. They're a smaller company.
Yeah.
But it's I don't know if everyone realizes this. When you do stuff in polymer, it's cheap to sell that thing relatively, but very expensive to do the mold. So
Yeah, getting everything set up to have your mold, have everything.
Yeah.
I mean, designing it, getting a company that can make you the initial molds, like it's pretty expensive from what I understand.
Yeah, so
it's not cheap.
That's why we don't see more companies doing that. But
Yeah.
obviously, Polymer 80 is in that business. So
There's a lot of overhead. There's
Yeah.
a big amount of overhead.
So if you've been waiting for that, go check out Polymer 80. I think it'll be worth it. I will go to their booth at the show. Promise you that one. Polymer 80's on the list. I haven't confirmed with them or anything if they watch this, but it's kind of crazy for me because I've got a bunch of videos that we shot that have to get edited, and I'm trying to get everything done before I leave, which I'm literally leaving tomorrow. And then Lola and I are driving, which she's not happy about. We're driving from Florida to Vegas. It's an adventure. It's going to be like a husband-wife bonding thing. Patrick's like, I think it's going to be fun. I've done it, so now I'm going to make her suffer and come along with me and drive and keep me company. So I'm trying to get everything done before I go, and I haven't confirmed with everyone, but Polymer 80 is on the list.
We're easy. It takes me like 30 minutes to pack.
Yeah.
I'm so easy to... Marley takes her a while.
I'm a princess.
Really? You were the long packer?
There's a whole bunch of stuff.
Oh, God, no. I throw a bunch of clothes in a bag and throw it in the car.
No, I'm not actually packing, but I'm giving instructions to Lola, and it makes her really
She's going to be doing the packing?
Yeah. She'll pack something, and I go, no, I don't want that thing. Yeah, and then she gets mad, and she's like, okay, you know what? You're going to have to figure out what you want, or I'm just putting stuff in here for you. So, what's your third thing?
Third one was, it looks like Standard Manufacturing is coming out with a 1911.
Yes.
They may have a guy, you were saying, that is a 1911 expert, or has
yes,
worked on that
they've
before?
I don't know how much to give away about that, but Standard Manufacturing that made the STD-15 that we built a Hank Strange gun around, kind of, that we're giving away, and you see one of them behind Babyface over there. They are going to do several things. Standard was really in the shotgun field, and then they made the DP-12, which is double-barreled, double-pump shotgun, and they've gotten in, obviously, into ARs. They're going to do 1911s, and they're doing the SKO, which is a magazine-fed.
Yeah, that was cool. That's going to be a neat one.
Yeah, shotgun rifle, I guess.
Yeah.
Type of thing. And several people have been doing that. They're going to manufacture that here, and hopefully they're going to get a good balance with price on the SKO.
That's the main thing.
Yeah, and quality, because I've seen people making those. Quality's not so great, or it's not really functional. And you have inherent problems with doing magazine fed with 12 gauge.
Yeah.
So they're doing the regular rifle and then a bullpup version on the SKO. They're coming out with 1911, so I guess Standard, along with everybody else, is making a 1911.
It looks nice.
Yeah, I hope Standard. People probably don't know this, but they have high amount of manufacturing capability to do a lot of things in-house. So I'm hoping that they can do the same thing I was talking about and bring us value for money as well as quality.
Yeah.
And bring some of that really. I know they obviously can't bring in all that bespoke work that they do for those high-end shotguns that they do, but maybe a little bit of it,
Yeah, if they have the tooling and machinery for it.
Yeah.
So, maybe.
Now, this is something I think is really cool, and sometime today, before I get this video up, I'm going to post pictures on my social media, so you guys should go look on Hank Strange on Instagram, Facebook, maybe Twitter. This is what I think is really cool. I don't know if you've seen this yet, but it's called the Triple Threat.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
From Standard, and it's going to be, I think, 6 rounds, 22 Magnum in a Derringer style.
Break action.
Kind of, yeah.
Revolving, but it doesn't revolve.
No.
It's not a revolver. It's like a pepper box.
Cylinder.
It's called a pepper box.
Yeah.
It's like a break action pepper box thing.
Yeah. I'm really excited for that.
It's cool looking.
They're telling me their price point's going to be around $200. Okay, and it's going to be relatively small thing that you can conceal, and you can just bang out 6 rounds of 22. Yeah. I think that's going to have.
I want to fire all 6 at the same time. I need six separate suppressors all fire at the same time.
Suppressed.
Suppressed.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's gonna be interesting.
Integrally suppressed.
Yeah, that's like generations. That's in 2027.
Yeah, 10 years from now.
So Standard's going to have some cool things. At Media Day of SHOT Show, Standard is at Media Day where you can actually shoot things. So I'm going to go out there. I don't know yet if all this stuff we're talking about, you're actually going to be able to shoot it at the show.
Yeah.
Because they're probably making things all the way up to the last minute like everyone does. You have to look at SHOT Show almost like the auto show. So a cool car might come out, and it looks like it's close to actually being released, but it still may take time.
There's lots of changes that may come down the pipe.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think that's like a combination of something that that Anonymous wanted to see and that you wanted to see. And
I think it's going to be pretty neat. There hasn't been a whole lot about it, so I want to see more if they have it. I really hope they have it there.
Yeah. Anything else that you're excited? It's 2017. It doesn't seem like there's some big, huge thing that everybody's clamoring for.
Yeah, last year what was the 43? That was a big thing with Glock was coming out with the 9mm. This year, so I'm a huge suppressor nerd. I think Silencer Co. is coming out with nothing crazy, but they have a couple new things coming out. So I'll probably end up looking at online, seeing some of the info about their booth.
Right. I don't want to get too much into. There's a lot of guns out there that kind of like unicorns or really vaporware that might show up this year, that haven't shown up yet, but they've been threatening to show up. I don't really want to talk about those at this point because we've talked about them before until they're actually.
Yeah, you don't know when they're going to come out.
Yeah. I think what's happening this year, though, is with the elections, with Trump winning, and his inauguration is going to happen while we're at SHOT Show.
Yeah.
So it's actually on Friday, which I think is the last day of SHOT Show. I believe that's the 20th. And if you're at the show, Walter Keller from Safety Harbor Firearms, in his booth, he's going to broadcast the inauguration so people can see it. I think on the consumer side, people are waiting to see what changes happen before they buy certain stuff. So, like with silencers, I've heard that sales have dropped off.
Yeah, since 41F went through, the sales dropped, and there are a lot of people that are hedging their bets on the Hearing Protection Act.
Yeah.
I want to see it go through. I don't think it's obviously we all want to see it go through. I don't think it's going to go through in its current form. Sorry, I don't think it's going to go through in its current form. I think. Nobody is going to give up tax money. So right now, it has something that in its legislation that would, if you bought a suppressor after 2015, you would get your $200 tax stamp back on it.
Yeah.
I don't see that going through.
Yeah, I think it's too soon to tell what's going on with this. And it could take a long time.
Yeah, I hope. Yeah. I would love to see it in 2017. At least get introduced and discussed. Because I'm a suppressor nerd. I love cans of all kinds. Yeah. I just want to buy all the cans all the time.
Yeah, so. I think there's several things. I know guys want to see suppressors come off. I think guys want to see machine guns.
Machine guns won't be coming off. So I think the goal is suppressors come off first. SBRs and SBSs. This is full size. My SBR's upstairs. But SBRs and SBSs would be the next thing that we would want to bring down. And then, if we could bring machine guns to the registry where we can manufacture new machine guns.
Right. And I don't know if everyone wants that to happen, because all of a sudden the guys that have machine guns...
Yeah, you have $60,000 invested in a SAW or something, an M249, whatever.
Yeah.
You're gonna lose your butt on that investment. You paid $60. It's now gonna sell for its actual cost, which is probably around $15 to $20.
Yeah.
So, it's hard to tell. I would obviously, me not owning any machine guns, I would like to see it come down, because then the Mac 10s, Mac 11s, which now are costing $5 to $6, would be like a $800 gun.
Yeah,
because that's what they should.
We don't have any.
Yeah, that's what they should cost. It's like $900 at most.
At the same time, there's a lot of binary triggers coming out now. So I think those are kind of.
I'm a convert.
Yeah,
I like my fancy 2-stage triggers. I mean, I can be a bit of a trigger snob if with a nice trigger, but for just blasting away for fun, the binaries or the whatever you would call that type of trigger is just really cool.
Yeah, it is.
The one
cool.
we had come out, the Fostech Echo trigger.
The Echo trigger,
oh god, huge! I'm a total convert. I think it's super
that's
cool.
The only one that I've shot so far, but I think at least 2 or 3 other companies have something that we could put in the quote unquote binary. I don't think everyone wants to call them binary triggers, but let's just whatever simulating full auto.
It works well for me. Hank has this thing where he rides a trigger, so
Yeah.
it's kind of hard to get it going.
Yeah.
For me, I can get it fast. I think
Yeah.
they're awesome. I want
Yeah.
one. I keep telling Hank, whenever we get something, I want to buy one because I love it.
Yeah, we just did a 22 build with that.
Yeah.
I think with the whole thing of people don't know what's going to happen there, and then I think with the lead up to all of this stuff with the firearms industry, they didn't know if it was going to be Hillary. So this is like a weird moment where we don't really know what's coming here in the future, but we're pretty sure that we're not going to have that huge attack on gun rights like we were going to have, right? That's
So that, I think a lot of people were stocking up and getting ready for
and maybe some people were hoping that, the prices would go up and more guns would sell because everyone would...
I have 25 M9 mags in my thing right now that I was going to sell off, but...
And that kind of happened in California, right? Because California changed their rules.
Yeah, they had bad... California's all sorts of a mess right now.
So now, that may be one of the things that people out there would want to know, especially if you're in California or some of these other states. What are the new things that are coming out to help out?
Their deadline passed for AR registry, didn't it? Or
you technically have to register it, but on I don't know. I don't know all the
I don't know their laws. They're
but
crazy.
I know that leading up to that, there were a bunch of accessories the guys were making for guns, because I think you have to do conversions if you either don't want to register or whatever, So because of that, there's all these accessories that companies are coming out with, mostly stocks and other things that they're making to make the guns.
California legal or New York legal.
Yeah, which is really stupid. That's as bad as cafe standards are with cars and all the damage that's done to cars. Basically, every car that we buy today is built according to the cafe standards of California. Yeah, we have to live with that crap. So I hope that people in California do some voting, because everyone can't leave the state.
I know.
I would have left already, but everyone can't leave.
We need a giant saw. Just cut them off and push them out to the ocean.
James Bond villains have been planning
big
this
laser
out for
device
a long time.
that just cuts it.
We just put some bombs along the right fault lines, and we can float them off.
They go out towards Hawaii.
Yeah, I think since Trump got elected, they want to separate anyway.
I'm sure they do.
So, I think it's going to be interesting to see, for me, what the mood is at SHOT Show with people, and whether, because, what did guys really get ready for, or now that they're switching over, what's going to happen, since we know that guns aren't, because we definitely know they're not going to have this threat on them.
I expect excitement. I expect an air of, if Clinton would have gotten to office, I think there would have been an air of, oh God, what's going to happen? Buy what you can. Who's making what to get around? To work within the laws that are being written, stuff like that. I think there's just going to be kind of a sigh of relief from everybody. That's like, whenever he gets inaugurated, it's going to be kind of, we're not, for at least the next 4 years, we should have at least status quo, if not better, for gun laws.
But don't give up the fight now.
No, don't.
I personally think you have to keep pressure, because one of the things that happens with politics is when people get into office like this, they know there's only so many things they're going to get away with doing. So that might be 3 to 5 things that they can actually do. And we want like 100 or 500 things to be done, and they're going to pick and choose, and then after that, they don't have the power.
You got to make sure we hold whoever's feet to the fire. Whoever you voted for, if they got into office, hold their feet to the fire.
And keep voting.
And keep voting, Yeah.
And anyone who doesn't do what they said they were going to do, don't vote for them anymore.
No, you're done. You got your chance. You didn't do what you were going to say. You're out.
Yeah.
Somebody new.
Yeah, I'm not saying that I'm not confident that, I know that at least in the Trump family, there's people who are real gun guys, and they're, they're on our side.
They're shooters. They actually hunt and shoot.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything,
Political pressure.
The opposite side is, you can already see they're trying to not even they're trying to stop the inauguration, and news media outlets are actually publishing fake news now, after they complained about fake news for the last couple of weeks. I don't know if you're aware of that, but just it's ridiculous. Yeah, so. Basically we could just make up some news right now and they would publish it. So.
But so that's I think that's our top things for SHOT Show.
Yeah, I think the big lesson out of this is, I really don't know what's going to be the thing.
I don't know if there
at
is
the show.
a thing this year.
Yeah. The biggest thing, I think, is that now we got Trump in there, so, we're excited about the possibilities, or we should be. But if there is stuff that you guys know about...
Yeah, leave a comment.
Yeah.
Tell us. Tell us, because I won't be there. Tell Hank, make him hold his feet to the fire, make him go, make him trek around that, giant place, giant convention center.
I'll try to get you guys 360 footage there, but you're gonna do a live thing, right? Because
I'll probably do a live hangout.
Babyface P is gonna host a live thing. Because if you look around right now, we're not on the Hacienda.
Yeah.
You know, we're on Babyface P's. What do you call it?
I have better internet than Hank does.
Yeah, his internet is ridiculous.
I can host a live hangout. So
yeah,
Hank
so we'll do something live, and you guys will see. And check this out.
Oh yeah, you got the new haircut.
The designs?
Is that a bullpup back there?
Yes, I've
got
got
this looks like an AK over here.
Probably.
You got an AR there, and then the back it looks like a Tavor.
Yeah, and then what's on this one?
Now you got a lever action, a revolver, and what is that? Old style black powder.
Flintlock.
Thank you, Flintlock.
Yeah. I did some guns through history, so this is like
it's cool.
This is like the past, and this is like
I
now.
can't. I don't have enough hair to really do that. It's not dark enough. I can shave my beard with like a gun in it.
Put some patterns. Okay, I'm gonna take it to my barber and see if he can. He'll be the first one to get designs in his
my
beard. His girlfriend will never allow that. I could just. She doesn't even have to be here. I can tell you she's not going for that right now. So that's cool, man. I look forward to see you when I get back.
Yeah.
Hit me up. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
Tell him what to go look at.
Google Plus.
You see something cool, let him know. He'll get some video of it.
Yeah. And
I'll tell you now. He'll do it.
Yeah. And if you're at the show, I'm always open to know stuff. I'm just gonna be running around.
Yeah.
Like crazy.
Get his autograph. He's famous now. He's world famous. Come get his autograph.
No, not even close. Not even close. But you know what? I'm going to have a couple of Civis Passing patches with me. So if you catch me before I give them out.
Yeah, couple people get some cool patches.
Yeah, exactly. So
he's going to give away guns. He's taking. Aren't you going to get some 50 cals? You're going to give those out to people? And
no. This is where we end it. Because people
you get a patch. He's got like 10 patches. That's it. Be the
patches,
first 10.
maybe on the patches. See Babyface for the 50 cows. All right.
Oh God.
All right, man. It's good hanging out with you. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Share this with your friends. You know, we're just trying to do fun stuff here. Okay. So stay tuned for the next episode of Hank 360. Do you know how I end this?
Like, share, subscribe.
Right, exactly, and then
peace out.
No, hold on.
You beat both sides.
Now, first of all, Walter told me to have this conversation with you. This.
He doesn't like the backwards piece.
This is actually this.
Oh, and like overseas.
In England.
In England. I'm not from England, so I don't really care.
Don't do it. I'm just passing on the message from Walter, and it is true. I used to live in England, so it is true.
All right.
Listen, people that watch this in England,
English people, I apologize.
And now I
didn't mean to give you the finger.
Now you make people give people the bird.
You see, you're worse than me.
Yeah, no one screen captured that and put it over the.
All right, ready?
All right.
Peace out.